Hey everyone, today I have a simple beginner's polymer clay tutorial for making a gnome. I've got a few different examples of gnomes in my hand with varying degrees of detail, so you can get an idea of how little details can add a lot to a sculpture. But for today, we're just going to start with this easy, basic gnome. I'm going to use one main color, which is Papa's Clay Mint Green for the body and hat. And the first step is to just take your main color and turn it into a cone. You'll probably want to do some adjusting here and there to get it to your desired shape and size and nice and pointy at the top. But once you're happy with it, take a cutting tool and slice the top off, and you might need to do a little bit more adjusting to it after that to get it back into a good shape. But I'll pick mine up at the table and show you so you can see what it looks like. I actually got my skin color ready off camera, but I took some Papa's Clay Ochre and Latte and mixed it together. So once you have yours ready, just turn it into a little tic-tac like looking shape and press it into the top of your gnome. You might need to do a little bit of adjusting afterwards just to make sure it's in a good shape and place, but it should be pretty easy to put it right there. And now I'm going to use some chocolate brown for the hair. And once it's nice and conditioned, I'm just going to turn it into a little snake. I don't want it to be too thick or too thin. But then once you have it ready, just fold it over and twist it up so it looks like it's braided. And then set it down and cut it in half. So once you have it cut in half, just take one piece and set it down on the side of the nose so it's hanging down maybe halfway or a little bit more than halfway down the body. And then just trim off any excess on the top so that you can put your other piece of hair next to it. So get your other piece ready, do the exact same thing except on the other side of the nose. Make sure it's in a spot that you like it. Set it down and then trim off any excess. So I'll pick mine up again so you can see what it looks like and compare it to yours. But again, it's a few pretty easy steps. So I'm going to take some more mint green for the hat, the same color I used for the body, but you can definitely mix and match colors to your liking. Again, I'm just going to turn it into a cone and get it nice and pointy and also into a consistent looking shape around all the edges. So once I have it ready, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it on my finger and press in the middle so it looks like the gnome is wearing a hat instead of we're just placing it directly on top of the head. If you have a ball tool or like some type of stylus, you can put it on that. It might make it a little bit easier than using your finger as well. So once you're happy with how the hat looks, just get it ready and set it down on top of the gnome's head so it looks like it's covering up the rest of the gnome's head and hair. And you're pretty much all set. I'll pick mine up and show you what it looks like real quick. So thanks very much everybody, and stay tuned for more tutorials.